Welcome to the 25th episode of the Nordic Sports News Podcast, the world's first daily cross-country ski and biathlon podcast with the latest news from around the globe. Today we start with Gällivare race report and results. The weekend continues with the classic individual race from Gällivare. This Saturday, it was the favorite Frida Karlsson and Leo Johansson who won. Frida, the Swedish superstar, crushed the competition by setting the best times in each of the intermediaries of the classic race. The rival of Therese Johaug, who won the classic individual in Beitostølen this Saturday, showed that she has recovered from her poor summer form and will be a serious contender for the coming season. Ebba Andersson took second place at 16 seconds. Despite 48 seconds behind, it is the legend Charlotte Kalla, in search of a new participation in the Olympic Games at the start of the season, who climbs on the third step of the podium. Note the good performance of Anna Dybvik, winner of the sprint yesterday. She finished in fourth place. At the end of a masterful duel between the Swede Leo Johansson and Dario Colonia, the Swiss finished in second place, 7 seconds behind his rival. About 20 seconds behind the two men, Erik Rosjo also signed a very good performance. This performance from the Swiss comforts him, both mentally and physically, 1 week before the start of his World Cup, the last of his career, on the Finnish slopes of Ruka. Now, we check Beitostølen race report and results. Therese Johaug starts her Olympic season in the best possible way. She gave her opponents no chance in the first cross-country ski race this Saturday in Beitostølen. She won ahead of Heidi Weng and Silja Theodorsson. Starting in the very last position, she did not wait for the last meters to already fly to victory. At the 2.6 kilometers intermediate point, the Norwegian was already 15 seconds ahead of her main competitors. Opposite, we were waiting for Helene Marie Fossum and Heidi Weng. The first did not finally start the race, after feeling bad, and the second was unable to keep up. Halfway through the race, Therese Johaug, who started 30 seconds after Heidi Weng, was already on her skis. The latter was long behind the winner of the day, but the quadruple world champion from Oberstdorf finally let it go in the last kilometers. Johaug thus prevailed and reiterated his performance of last year by winning this individual classic. Heidi Weng explained to the NRK microphone that an unforeseen event had disrupted her race. At one point, I had a big stone under the ski. I had to stop and remove it. On the men's side, Hans Christer Holland dominated the classic 15 km individual race this Saturday, and is preparing for winter in the best possible way thanks to this result. The skiing Norwegian always surprising. Today, it was Hans Christer Holland who was finally the strongest. He was ahead of Emil Iversen and the surprise of the day, Håvard Mosby. After taking a cautious start, third at 5 km, he caught up, passed and then left behind his direct competitors, to clinch the victory. Behind, nothing was played. It was thought that Emil Iversen, Erik Valnes and Vebjørn Turtveit would share the 2 remaining steps on the podium. But it was without counting on a stunning final. Håvard Mosby, 5th at the intermediate, 12.6 km, crossed the finish line with the third fastest time. Iversen, 2nd, was satisfied with his race at the NRK microphone. He took the opportunity to scratch some of his compatriots. This is one of my best races in Beitostølen. I felt in good shape. The 6th and last ticket for the start of the cross-country skiing World Cup in Ruka is therefore not going to be decided so easily for the Norwegian coaches. Those who were waiting for this event, which will be in Finland next weekend, will still have to rack their brains before choosing who will start with Johannes Høsflot Klæbo, Erik Valnes, Håvard Celeste Emil Iversen, and Paul Goldberg. And that's all for today, folks. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channels on YouTube, Spotify and Instagram. Just type Nordic Sports News on these platforms and access our content. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow in the next episode. Information credits to Nordic Mag and NRK.